In addition to these milestones, the National Junior Challenge Cup was founded in 1935, offering a youth competition for young men in the United States. The cup was later named the James P. McGuire Cup, after the late U.S. soccer president, who himself was quite a standout in his earlier days, winning the U.S. Open Cup in 1929. McGuire would lead U.S. soccer and earn an international reputation as an excellent leader.
The Jim McGuire Cup was started in 1935. It was the only cup that the United States Soccer Federation had for youth players. And it was a very good competition, and I can tell you, I mean, this was the highlight of my soccer career to be a champion in 1954.
This storied cup, now the oldest trophy in youth sport.
It has a history, it has a meaning, I think it has tradition. So I think it's extremely important for our competitions, for all the age groups that kind of emulate the McGuire Cup.
Winning the McGuire Cup is huge, just because all that history that comes along with the oldest trophy in youth sports period, that's really big for us.
Who will write their name in the next chapter of the storied McGuire Cup?
This tournament, it's great competition. I mean, you just have to work. All these teams belong here. All these teams work to get here.
So the competition was fantastic from start to finish, and when you get to play in a facility like this, it makes it even more worthwhile traveling the 6.5 hours to get here.
We sacrificed a lot, time, and like our summer. So I really think that if we keep with that, we'll be on pace for a great time at Nationals.
Just an overall great performance. Came out in the second half, was able to close it out and get that regional victory that we wanted.
Benefits of this level are huge. The college exposures, second to none for these guys. They're all able to get recruited and achieve the goals that they want to when they set out to actually sign up to play club sports and make a team. They're able to get those opportunities.
I think having something to play for is a real benefit to these girls, not just showcases, it's competition. Everyone wants to win. You play competitive sports because you want to win.
Well, this is the top league in the country, all the best teams, the best competition, and that's what you want for your kids. You know, you want them to work hard and achieve success against the best, so it should be exciting.
Boy, they were tough. They were a tough team, and they had a lot of speed. And so we weren't ready for that, and they kept fighting and kept fighting and kept fighting. We made a few mistakes in the back, and then they came back and tied it up, you know, with 7-8 minutes left in the game. But it was a battle. They are a very strong, competitive team. It's a sweet victory because they really deserve it. The girls were tired. They were weak, and they dug really deep. They really did. They really fought for it.
Everyone wants it so bad that we all get better from each other. No matter the win or the loss, we all want it. It's the best feeling. I've dreamed about this for a long time. It's so exciting to be here.
Very tough game. We had to go into extra time to decide the champion, and our boys stuck it to the end, and we're able to come out with a victory today.
It's just an amazing feeling knowing you scored the winning goal for the team. We worked so hard for this, and we all deserve this.
Regionals is where you find the best state champions come, and they give you a run for your money.
I think soccer in a whole creates a family. The bake sales, the car washes, the raising of money, it brings all of us together, and we are one, and on to nationals.
US Youth Soccer has impacted my life by taking over. I mean, it's been a very good experience. A lot of life skills and lessons and how to take on certain things, and it's really made a big impact on my life.
Hey, everybody here was amazing.
Against some amazing girls, and I just think it was awesome.
It's really great to see my team pull together to really work hard.
Being a regional champion is amazing. It's a once in a lifetime type of opportunity for these guys, for myself.
I'm really excited for these girls with this confidence to go to nationals and just test ourselves against great competition. We're going to nationals!
My name is Tony McManus. We are the 01 Lady Lobos Rush out of Memphis, Tennessee. You know, we were here in the finals last year. Unfortunately, did not finish it out, but that gave us a little bit of motivation going into this year.
It's been crazy, and it's just been really hard because everybody here is so good, and everybody is good because they win their state cup, and so there are other ways to get in, and so it's been really difficult, but we pushed through it and we were able to
Morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome into Overland Park, Kansas, in the Shields Overland Park Soccer Complex here for the U.S. Youth Soccer National Championships Match Day 2 for the 13 and under Girls National Championship Series. Second day of group play. Here today is between 06 CSA South Elite and Real Jersey FC 06. Commentator Owen Godfreyson bringing you this morning's action for the two 35-minute halves. These teams want to step one giant step further towards the semifinals on Saturday. Referee's going to give a handball early on here, a free kick to come. Jersey's going to be in the blue and grays, attacking from right to left. CSA is going to be in white, attacking from left to right. Made short, this one's knocked out of play. Free kick going to be going the way of Real Jersey. Your officials today, the center ref Brad Snow, the assistants Lauren Saunders and Jordan Downs on either flank, and the fourth official today is going to be Stephen Foster. Ball played in, back towards the middle. Just over the top, it's going to be chested down. Goalkeeper off her line to collect. Can't get it going down that far flank. CSA's going to win the throw, and a player is down on that far flank, however. Time out here, a quick rundown of both rosters. And for the CSA South Elite, Elena Aiken, Peyton Alepa, Allie Casey, Lucy Dempsey, Lily Devereaux, Ayla Dewar, Lindsay Kundich, Lillian Mott, Jada McCrew, Ashley Moon, Ellie Newman, Lily Nixon, Meredith Palmer, Ellie Reekman, Gabby Vetrano, and Sarah Williams. The head coach for CSA is Sean Carlisle, assisted by Brad Wild, Jerry Moore, and Tess Palmer. A quick run down this left-hand flank for CSA, looking to get the game's first opportunity, cut out by the defender. Still alive here on the flank. Cross that one back towards the middle. Well defended at the moment by Jersey. It's going to go out of play. Goal kick for New Jersey to come. Quick rundown of the roster. Team from New Jersey. The starters in goal, Jada Branford. That's the starters, Jaden Aronson, Nicole Edelman, Kenzie McCready, Corinne McDonald, Sophia Miller, Reagan O'Shaughnessy, Katie Portley, Aylin Rowe, Ali Serlenga, Avery Sullenberger, and Julia Tepes. On the bench, Elena Fifas, Maeve McGlynn, Genevieve Morrison, Grace Rennie. Coaching staff today, Rusty Aronson, assisted by Martin Wood, John Pitko, and Mark Tepes. Ball played forward here for Real. Shot help arriving, cut out. Defense holds at the minute for CSA. Deadlock is yet to be broken in the first few minutes of play. Nicely done. Out onto the left defensively by CSA, letting this one roll slowly out of play. It's going to be a throw-in on this near side. Throw-in takes a deflection on its way through. It's finally cleared by CSA, but only as far as the center circle. Still inside of the CSA half. Real holding possession at the minute. Brilliant work down that right-hand flank. Free kick on the far side to come. to take this free kick. It's going to be Ali Serlenga. Serlenga looking to deliver this one off the left-footed peg. Got options in the middle. Most of her team forward here in the attacking third. Serlenga's ball headed away. Couldn't beat the first player. It's the last out of play off of CSA. Throw in to come for Real Jersey on that far side. Played in towards the top of the area. Pass cut out by CSA. Not far enough out of the danger zone yet. Finally clearing it out of the defensive third. Not much time to recover. Real Jersey win it back immediately. Out wide, onto the foot of Portley. Portley plays it back towards the middle. Now it's out on the far side of McDonald. McDonald plays it down the right-hand side. Kept in play. But shielding down that flank, it's going to be a goal kick. Wind starting to pick up out of the south here in Overland Park. That might play a factor in today's matchup. Real back on the ball. Cheap giveaway gives CSA possession. They turn the ball right back over to Real Jersey. Out wide now with Portley. Back into the middle. Great ball onto the left-hand side. Katie Portley takes it back. It's touched away at the last second. Past the outstretched boot of Julia Tepes. Out of play. Throw in to come. CSA wins the ball back off this throw-in. Booted upfield. Controlled along the back line. Reagan O'Shaughnessy. The captain finding center back partner who went on a run now. It's played out wide. The number 9, Katie Portley. Portley drops it off for Edelman. Edelman back for Portley. Back to the middle towards Aronson. Aronson's ball over the top is going to slowly roll out of play. Not on the same page as Portley. That's out of play for a goal kick. Down here in the midfield. Well, now CSA trying to fight, win possession back. Portley battling her way through as well. And the pressure on cutout. Sophia Miller knocking that one out of play. CSA is going to have a throw in. One out of play. Jersey's going to have a throw in on this near side. Taking it is Nicole Edelman. Launch downfield towards Ali Salenga. She'll find Portley. Portley back towards the middle. Finding Tepes. Tepes now at the top of the area for Aronson. Knocked away. CSA get it out of the danger zone for now. CSA having some defending to do on this flank. Drop now onto the back line. Pass forward, takes a deflection. Have a right-footed shot. Keeper makes the save. Jersey at the minute controlling a lot of possession inside the CSA half. Got to be careful not to be caught on the break. Now CSA on the ball. On the foot of Jada McCrew. McCrew plays this one forward, touch around the defender. Jersey's defense holds for the minute. Or now for Portley, handball whistled on the jersey number 9. Free kick to come for CSA. Standing over this free kick, Ellie Newman, number 14. Use the right foot to deliver this one. Got the option short in the midfield. She's got players making the run towards the back post as well. I want a bit too much bend on it. Jersey's defense holds. One back, but played wide, out of play. Throw in coming for Jersey. Alleviating some of the pressure put on for a few moments. Edelman's going to be the one to take. Edelman's throwing gets caught in traffic. Newman's ball towards midfield. Intercepted. CSA wins the ball back. Concedes the throw in here on our near side. Batter one. It's a 2-on-1. That one's going to go out of play. Last off of Jersey. CSA is going to continue to make their way up the pitch here. Newman launches it forward. Dempsey was the intended target. It's cut out. Making the run here is Alana Aiken. Takes a deflection. Goes all the way through a goal kick. To come for Real, New Jersey. Mason's goal kick. Step is now onto the back line. Now ball up the right-hand side, takes a deflection. Throw in to come. Tempest tried to get the ball further down that right-hand side. It's going to go all the way back to the goalkeeper. Good distribution. Finds Newman. Newman launches this one over the top. Dempsey is the intended target of that through ball. Just over the top of her, and that pass down his left-hand side towards Edelman's going to go out of play. CSA is going to have a throw-in in front of the Real bench. Throw-in taken towards Dempsey. She can't get around the defender. Aiken, physical play here in the midfield, going on a run of her own, trying to muscle her way through the Real Jersey back line. The defense holds. Way through into the box, knocked away by CSA. Out onto the right. Played back in towards the penalty area. Cross comes in, blocked away. Out to Solenberger. Solenberger's shot takes a deflection. CSA able to knock it upfield after a couple of deflections. Dempsey gets around her defender. She's got an option towards the middle if she can find her. Does opt. Let's go to the centering pass towards Vetrano. It's cut out. Back towards the run of Dempsey, running towards the penalty area. Dempsey almost the quickest one to react there. She's taken away the last second. It's Vetrano. Cutting in towards the left. And might open up here for a shot from distance. And it's going to be an easy save for Jada Branford to make. Header brought down in the midfield. Edelman will launch this one forward. Salinga tried to get it forward. She'll win it off the redirect. That's going to go out wide towards the flank. McCready all into the middle. Knocked away. Picking the ball up is Aronson around the defender. Trying to muscle her way through. She shielded off. No call from the referee. Launch forward here towards Dempsey. It's a ball up the flank for Real Jersey. Trying to get something going on the far side. So far, neither goalkeeper has really been tested. Substitution coming on now for CSA. It's going to be number 7. Ayla Dewar, she'll be making her way onto the pitch. Replacing number 17, Sarah Williams. And that is Dewar coming in, Williams coming off. Tested header goes out of play. Another throw in to come for Real. Substitution coming in for New Jersey. Number 19, Aylin Rowe. She'll be making her way onto the pitch. She'll be replacing number 9, Katie Portley. That's Rowe in, Portley out. Owen comes in high, the flick goes all the way through. Goalkeeper collects. Drop kick into the midfield. Gonna bounce through traffic, gonna find her way to Edelman. Edelman attempted to switch it out on the right-hand side, cut out. All the way back. The goalkeeper able to get forward and find Aronson. Aronson's ball finds Stellenberger. Or Serlinga, excuse me. Serlinga's ball finds Rowe. Rowe gets around her defender. She's got space out on the left-hand side now for Edelman. Edelman muscled off by the defender. Jersey keeps it inside of the attacking zone. Serlinga trying to hold it off, create space at the top of the area for a shot. Jersey putting the pressure on at the minute. CSA gets it through. Now it's out onto the left-hand side for Vetrano making the run. She got Dempsey in the middle if she can find her. That shot's gonna take a deflection. It's gonna be easy for Branford to collect. Rowe can't get a touch on that goal kick. Follow-up pass goes all the way through. It's going to be knocked forward. Only as far as Aronson. Aronson towards Serlenga down the wing. Out of play. Jersey now on the ball. Serlenga cutting in towards the middle. She'll play it through the line. Balls its way onto the right-hand side. Ball played in towards the penalty area. Cut out. Cleared away. It's good defending there by Lily Nixon. The ball going all the way down the wing, out for a throw-in deep inside CSA's territory. New Jersey can put the pressure on here, maybe create a goal-scoring opportunity. That's going to go out off of Serlenga off the press. Goal kick coming up for CSA. We've played 20 minutes here at Field 5. The Shields Overland Park Soccer Complex in Overland Park, Kansas. I'm Owen Godberson bringing you this morning's action. CSA and now Jersey FC knotted up at 0-0. Couple of half chances, not really anything concrete. Ball played over the top though. Goalkeeper came out, defender got there first. Ball's forward, ball played into the sky. Tepes can't get on the end of it. CSA gonna break down this right-hand side, trying to find Dempsey. It's gonna go all the way back for Branford in goal. Branford under pressure. Good boot on the keeper. Get that one forward out of the danger zone, not risking anything with the fancy footwork. Out for a throw in here for Jersey. Throw-in's taken, knocked further down the pitch. It's gonna be a throw in deeper inside of Jersey's territory. Throw in taken. Rose ball towards the middle, bit behind Tepes, intercepted. Back in towards the middle, nicely done. It's with Aiken. Aiken trying to find Vetrano out on the wing. Free kick to come for Real New Jersey in the midfield. It is inside of their half. Ball played forward. Wow. Enough bodies forward. Just can't find that one killer pass to put them through on goal. Now they might be forced to pay them missed opportunities. CSA trying to counterattack here. The defense holding at the minute. Falling in the midfield for Meredith Palmer. Palmer muscled off the ball. She's going to win a free kick just inside of the opposition half. Palmer plays it to Ellie Newman on the wing. Newman forward down the wing for Dewar. Dewar cutting it back towards the middle. Knocked away. Edelman under pressure. Can't keep the ball in play. It's going to be a throw-in for CSA. Dempsey's ball takes a deflection on the cross. Jersey can't clear their line to the minute they finally do. It's up with Rowe. Rowe with nobody in support. Switched out back wide for Vetrano. CSA gonna get down this left-hand flank. Nicely defended out on the wing. That's gonna go out last off of Corinne McDonald. McDonald defending well on the flank. CSA still in possession. That toe poke takes it away. Couldn't find Rowe on the outlet. Now played out onto the wing by Aiken towards Vetrano. Now for Dempsey. Well defended again on the flank. Jersey just inviting pressure. Letting the ball go out of play. Down this right-hand side, Rowe breaking with pace, leaves it off in the midfield, finds McCready. McCready back for Rowe. Rowe for Aronson. Aronson's got Serlinga to her left. Obstacle back. McCready. McCready tried to play it across for Serlinga. Caught out by CSA. The defense holding Another minute booted forward. Dempsey now on the ball. She lets it ride onto her right shoulder. Breaking with pace down this right-hand side. Branford staying home. Well defended by Sophia Miller. Out of play. Throw in to come. Take on this flank for Dewar. Dewar's ball into the area. Branford, under no pressure, able to call off her defense and pick up the ball inside of the 6. He's going to launch that one down the right-hand side. And a Spring Serlenga intercepted out on the far flank. Lindsay Kundich gets it out of play. That one goes out of play again. Real, New Jersey throwing on that far side. Jersey going for the long throw in here into the penalty area. It's cut out. It's still back in play. Tappis couldn't get her pass to go off. Now Dempsey got support. The through ball cut out by Edelman. Edelman plays it across the back line to McDonald. McDonald now taking it forward. On to the right for McCready. McCready forward towards Serlenga, making the run towards the byline. She's got Rowe coming in the middle. She opts to go for the shot herself. She's still muscling her way through the defense. It's an open net in the middle. Save on the line. The game's first real opportunity. CSA goalkeeper more than equal to the challenge. Challenge might not be over with yet. McCready with a hefty challenge, getting it on the right-hand side. She's got numbers in support. Leave it off for Serlenga, cutting in. Knocked away inside of the box. A bit of good defending there from Aiken, who got a down player here at the minute. Allie Casey just a bit slow to get up to her feet after the harsh challenge, but she is back on her feet now. Looks like she will continue play. Substitution coming on for CSA. It's going to be number 10, Peyton Alepa. Alepa making her way on to the pitch for the first time today. She'll be replacing number 16, Allie Casey. Rowan coming in. That one had more height on it than distance, but still bobbling in the area. Still alive here. Turpis couldn't get on the end of it. And out on the wing, can't keep it in play. Throw in to come for CSA. The chance is gone. Tepes couldn't bring it down inside of the area. Julia Tepes through traffic. Traffic just getting the better of her in this instance. Played through towards Rowe, off her line though. As the goalkeeper rolls it short. Gets the ball quickly back into play. Nice bit of 1-2 passing here. Dewar on the ball. Dewar taking it into the opposition half. Got support running with her. Dempsey now on the ball. Dempsey's going to win her team a corner kick. There on the flank. Warren Saunders pointing to the corner flag. Be number 22, Gabby Vetrano, taking this corner kick. The right-footed out swinger played in towards the back post. Open header over the top of the net. Branford came off her line to collect it. Couldn't come close to it. Left in no man's land. The goalkeeper getting away with one there. Now with Tepes. Tepes loses out possession. Sullenberger tried to switch it out on this near side for McCready. The ball's cut out now over the top towards the run of Rowe. Sullenberger dropping deeper into midfield. Excuse me, Serlenga dropping deeper into midfield. New Jersey has had the better of the two chances for either side. They just haven't been able to capitalize on it yet. CSA holding at the minute defensively. New Jersey putting pressure on. That through ball's going to go all the way through. Aiken going to drop it back to the goalkeeper who's got pressure coming. Does relatively well, gets it out of the danger zone, but can't find a teammate. Salenga trying to use her strength to her advantage. Instead, she's going to win a throw in here on the near side. This throw in for New Jersey. Number 6, Reagan O'Shaughnessy launching forward. Salenga's flick on. Only as far as McCready on the clearance. She's taken down. It's going to be a free kick for Real. New Jersey. McCready taken down on the left-hand side of the penalty area. A set piece. Last couple of minutes of this half. Sending over this free kick. Appears it's Jaden Aronson. It is going to be the number 7 taking this free kick to deliver it. Really want to aim for the spot in between the penalty marker and the edge of the 6-yard box. Create as much confusion for the defense as possible. The ball's played in towards the back post. It's going to go off a couple of defenders. It's a scramble in front of net, and the goalkeeper collects. Ball played forward now for Toronto. Playing in the center of the park. Toronto gets around the challenge. She's got a couple of runners in support. She goes around the defender herself. Vetrano tries to go all the way. Takes a deflection out for a corner. Substitution now for CSA. Gonna be number 15. Lindsay Kundish coming onto the pitch. Replacing number 7, Ayla Dewar. Corner kick towards the middle. Branford got a hand to it, tips it away. McCready trying to win another challenge. Bit too overzealous, free kick to come. Kick. The dying stages of this half. Standing over it, number 14, Ellie Newman. More than likely going to be the last bit of action from the opening exchange between these two sides. Free kick delivered towards the other side of the box. Handball is called inside of the area. Real Jersey gets it going quickly. Tepes tried to launch it down the center of the pitch, knocked away. Flick on header, in the midfield forward. Now for McCready, rise the challenge. Trying to spring the run down the right-hand side, cut out. Good work there by Newman, defensively holding the line for CSA at the minute. That's gonna go out of play for a throw-in on the far side. Ball played down this right-hand side. It's gonna roll out of play. Referee calling for a stoppage in play. Throw in taken. Referee's going to call for halftime here. The deadlock has yet to be broken between CSA South Elite and Real Jersey FC 2006. Going into the halftime intermission, knotted up at 0-0. I'll see you for the second half of action after we take a quick break and take a message from our sponsors. I'll see you on the other side of the intermission. We'd like to thank our sponsors, AE Engine Media and Marketing, AmericanEagle.com, Bag Tags Incorporated, Target, Chipotle, Expanda Brand, Dick's Sporting Goods, Major League Soccer, NCSA, Nike, Positive Coaching Alliance, Premier International Tours, Soccer Shots, that wasn't on there, Sunmade, Petro Shopping Centers, United Soccer Coaches, U.S. Soccer, and Wilson Trophy Company.
It was 1935, the year that Elvis and Sandy Koufax were born. It was a year of many firsts, including the first NFL draft, the first Monopoly board game went on sale, Social Security began, and Babe Ruth hit his last home run. In addition to these milestones, the National Junior Challenge Cup was founded in 1935, offering a youth competition for young men in the United States. The cup was later named the James P. McGuire Cup, after the late U.S. soccer president, who himself was quite a standout in his earlier days, winning the U.S. Open Cup in 1929. McGuire would lead U.S. soccer and earn an international reputation as an excellent leader.
The Jim McGuire Cup was started in 1935. It was the only cup that the United States Soccer Federation had for youth players. And it was a very good competition, and I can tell you, I mean, this was the highlight of my soccer career to be a champion in 1954.
This storied cup, now the oldest trophy in youth sport.
It has a history, it has a meaning, I think it has tradition. So I think it's extremely important for our competitions, for all the age groups that kind of emulate the McGuire Cup.
Winning the McGuire Cup is huge, just because all that history that comes along with the oldest trophy in youth sports period, that's really big for us.
Who will write their name in the next chapter of the storied McGuire Cup?
This tournament, it's great competition. I mean, you just have to work. All these teams belong here. All these teams work to get here.
So the competition was fantastic from start to finish, and when you get to play in a facility like this, it makes it even more worthwhile traveling the 6.5 hours to get here.
We sacrificed a lot, time, and like our summer. So I really think that if we keep with that, we'll be on pace for a great time at nationals.
Just an overall great performance. Came out in the second half, was able to close it out and get that regional victory that we wanted.
Benefits of this level are huge. The college exposures, second to none for these guys. They're all able to get recruited and achieve the goals that they want to when they set out to actually sign up to play club sports and make a team. They're able to get those opportunities.
I think having something to play for is a real benefit to these goals, not just showcases, it's competition. Everyone wants to win. You play competitive sports because you want to win.
Well, this is the top league in the country, all the best teams, the best competition, and that's what you want for your kids. You know, you want them to work hard and achieve success against the best, so it should be exciting.
Boy, they were tough. They were a tough team, and they had a lot of speed. And so we weren't ready for that, and they kept fighting and kept fighting and kept fighting. We made a few mistakes in the back, and then they came back and tied it up, you know, with 7-8 minutes left in the game. But it was a battle. They are a very strong, competitive team. It's a sweet victory because they really deserve it. The girls were tired, they were weak, and they dug really deep. They really did. They really fought for it.
Everyone wants it so bad that we all get better from each other. No matter the win or the loss, we all want it. It's the best feeling. I've dreamed about this for a long time. It's so exciting to be here.
Very tough game. We had to go into extra time to decide the champion, and our boys stuck it to the end, and were able to come out with a victory today.
It's just an amazing feeling knowing you score the winning goal for the team. We work so hard for this, and we all deserve this.
Regionals is where you find the best state champions come and they give you a run for your money.
I think soccer in a whole creates a family. The bake sales, the car washes, the raising of money, it brings all of us together, and we are one, and on to nationals.
US Youth Soccer has impacted my life by taking over, and I mean, it's been a very good experience. A lot of like life skills and lessons and how to take on certain things, and it's really made a big impact on my life.
Hey, everybody here was amazing.
Against some amazing girls, and I just think it was awesome.
It's really great to see my team like pull together to
We're back for the second half of action here. Overland Park, Kansas, the Shields Overland Park Soccer Complex. Match day 2, 13 and under girls National Championship Series. Here the USU Soccer National Championships. CSA and Real Jersey 2006. Both teams trying to find the opening goal in the first 35 minutes. Neither could do so. A couple of scoring opportunities for both sides. Neither one could convert at the end of it. Now we've got another 35 minutes. See whether or not this one's going to end in a scoreless draw or if it's going to explode into life in the second 35 minutes. I'm Owen Godberson bringing you this morning's action here from Field 5 and all week long here on Field 5 for the USU Soccer National Championships. Warm good morning to you all wherever you're listening into. Salenko holding up play here. Trying to find a teammate to pass it to McCready. Towards the top of the area, cut out. CSA not convincing in their clearances. Aronson trying to win it back, springing down the left-hand side. CSA's Vetrano being forced inside. She's battling her way through the midfield and she wins it. Moves it off. Right onto the back line, CSA now breaking forward, well won in the midfield, well stuck in. The defender trying to win it back for New Jersey and trying to get something going down the left. McCready forward for Tepes. Tepes goes around the defender, no call from the referee, goes all the way through to the goalkeeper. This one played short for Aiken. Aiken plays it out onto the left-hand side. Attempting to find a teammate there in the midfield. Peyton Alepa getting it forward. On the foot now of McCrew. McCrew out wide for Dempsey. Dempsey. Ball played back in towards the area. Corner kick to come off the deflection. Out to take this corner kick is Gabby Vetrano. It's going to be a right-footed out swinger. Can't beat the near post. Aiken and Vetrano both closing down the space, trying to get that second ball. It's one back by Real. Now the counterattack might be on. It's a 2-on-3. More numbers arriving for CSA in defense. Look to switch it out on the right-hand side. Aronson taking it forward. She's got Tepes making the run towards the top of the area. She loses out possession. And Aleppa trails behind, cleans it up. Pass. Least fine is Aronson. Aronson. Holmberger back for Aronson on the right-hand side, taking it into the penalty area. Takes a deflection on the cross, out for a corner kick. Assistant referee on this side, Lauren Saunders, pointing to the corner flag. On the other flank, Jordan Downs. Both assistant referees have the fourth official, Stephen Foster, between them. The center ref today is Brad Snow for this morning's game. This is going to be number 7, Jaden Aronson, taking this corner kick. He's got the option to go short here. Trying to go short into the penalty area. It's cleared out. Not very convincingly from CSA. Ball played back down the flank. Aronson hustling to try to win it back, and she does. Tries to get around the challenge. She is well defended there by Sarah Williams. It's going to be a free kick for CSA. Had a breeze coming out of the south here in Overland Park. Might assist the free kick and going long if she would have opted for it. Instead, she goes short for Aleppa. Aleppa plays it across the back line. Into the midfield now. Draw now out wide. Cut out McCready, can't keep it in play. It's going to be a throw-in for CSA. Played across the back line off the throw-in. Looking to switch it all the way across here on the left flank. Number 14, Ellie Newman. Newman gets it forward. Williams gets around the challenge. Can she keep this one in play? No, she can. It's going to go Real Jersey's way. Throw and taken. Header one in the midfield. Right back. O'Shaughnessy couldn't win it. Bit of pinball action in the midfield. Finds Dempsey. Dempsey wins the throw in on the side for her side going forward. Launch forward, it's last. Off of Williams, it's going to go out of play for a Real throw. Anderson takes it. Going to go out. Last off of New Jersey. It's going to go through for Vetrano down this left-hand side. CSA trying to break. Well defended by O'Shaughnessy. Not giving up on the play that easily was Vetrano. It's going to go out of play. Off of the challenge. Throw in to come. On one by CSA. That one's going to have too much outward swing on it. Going to go out of play for another throw in. Throw in launched down the field. New Jersey can't keep this one in play. CSA gonna win the ball back. Real back on the ball. Now down his right-hand side for Aronson. Aronson launching this one over the top, trying to find McCready on the run. Salenga heads it back down for McCready, who rides the challenge, creating some space. Trying to go all the way back across for Aronson on the right side. Well defended there from CSA. Now it's forward for Aronson. Aronson getting around the challenge. Newman loses out the challenge. Ball played in towards the back post. It's still alive, and it's knocked out of play. Saunders points to the corner flag. We're going to have a corner kick here for Real New Jersey. Out to take it. Going to be number 5, Ali Serlenga. Salenga's corner played in towards the middle. Headed up into the air, still alive inside of the area. Brought down, it's a scramble in front of goal. Not sure who's off of last, but it's gonna be out for a corner kick according to the center official. Brad Snow pointing to the corner flag. We're gonna have a substitution before the corner kick. Gonna be number 7, Ayla Dewar, coming into the match. She's gonna be replacing number 17, Sarah Williams. Corner kick along the ground. Serlenga plays it back out wide. Now back to the top of the area. It's gonna be a one-timer from distance. Blocked away. Now CSA might have a chance to break Vetrano. Doesn't look like she has the wheels to beat the two. There's this back defenders. That one's gonna go out of play. Throw in to come. Now pinballing the ball around on the back line. Aronson coming back to collect the pass. Back for McDonald. McDonald back for Aronson down the wing, getting around a defender. Launching it forward here. A nice one-touch pass. Finding Tepes. Tepes drops it off for Aronson. Aronson back to the top of the area. That one miscontrolled. Will be cleared away. Fifas couldn't get on the end of it. No call from the referee after the scrum in the midfield. Aronson with a one-timer. Fine. Tepes now on the ball. Fifas hustling to try to win the ball back for Real New Jersey. So it's played out onto the right-hand side. Get it around to the challenge is CSA. Around the defender. Not going to work that time. Serlenga now on the wing, keeping this one in play. Free kick. So for the referee, it's going to be a free kick on that far side for Real New Jersey. Free kick taken towards the top of the area. It's going to take a few deflections, go all the way through to the goalkeeper, who collects easily. Well taken down out of the air. Aronson couldn't find her way through traffic. So it'll fall to McGunn. Now for Fifas. Fifas couldn't win it. It's going to be sprung down this left-hand side to throw in for Real, New Jersey. Solberger's pass intercepted in the midfield. Now breaking forward to CSA down this left-hand side. Vetrano getting the better of the defender, cutting it back towards the outside, allowing support to arrive. Ball played in towards the top of the area. Right-footed shot. Distance goes all the way through. Not on frame, out for a goal kick. That shot came in from Meredith Palmer off the right foot. Not much on it, that one slowly out of play. CSA wins it back. Vetrano, the nearest one in the area, off the ball. CSA wins it back. Palmer on the ball, making the run through the midfield. Finding Vetrano down the right-hand side. Can she keep this one in play? She does. But it's cut out inside of the penalty area. Real New Jersey looking to break down the left. Forward now for Salenga. Salenga tried the one-touch on to McCready. McCready trying to use her pace, and she does inside of the penalty area. It's still McCready back towards the middle, knocked away. Aronson couldn't get on the end of it. Kept alive by Tepes. Tepes with the left-footed shot. And it's going to go wide and out. Goal kick to come. Substitution coming into the match for CSA. It's going to be number 15, Lindsay Kundic. Kundic will make her way onto the pitch. Here. Mott can't get that goal kick very far. Aikens the first to react to it. Real wins it back off the clearance, however. McCready now into the penalty area. Off the ball from McCready. Fifas couldn't find a teammate. Instead, she'll win a corner kick. Substitution coming on for Real Jersey. Gonna be number 9, Katie Portley, making her way back onto the pitch. She'll be replacing number 13, Elena Fifas. Corner kick comes in. Knocked away by CSA. Ball kept alive. McCready back for Edelman. Edelman back for McCready. Top of the area, struggle here. Salenga wins the battle, finds McCready on the left. Right in. Makes a couple of deflections on its way through. It's now into the area for Tepes. Tepes with the left foot. Knocked away. Goalkeeper's going to be able to collect inside of the 6. Deflection took a lot of the mustard out of that shot. Slowed it down to a pace that was easy to pick up for the keeper. The distribution giving right back to Sophia Miller in New Jersey. Tepes loses out possession to Vetrano. Vetrano and Tepes battling out there on the wing. It's going to go out. Passed off of Tepes. Throw in to come. Substitution coming onto the pitch for CSA. Going to be number 19, Ellie Reekman. Making her way onto the pitch. Point taken towards Salenga. Can't get anything going from the possession though. Off the turnover, CSA. It's going to be out of play. Throw in to come for Real. Palmer springing it down the right-hand side. Now CSA might have a chance if they can get this one back into the middle. It is cut back. It's going to be wide open over the top of the bar. CSA with a great scoring opportunity there. Could not finish from point-blank range. Fired high above the bar. A substitution coming on for CSA. It'll be number 16, Allison Casey, making her way onto the pitch. Goalkeeper launching this one towards the left-hand side. It's cut out of the air initially, trying to find Aronson down the wing. Out of play, CSA throw in to come. CSA finds Palmer in the midfield. Palmer just got that ball down the left-hand side, intercepted. Real holding defensively at the minute, not allowing CSA to get another goal-scoring opportunity like they did a second ago. Played down the left-hand side. Porter can't find a teammate on the pass, and instead it's going to be a steal from Salenga going into the area. Salenga with the left foot. Comfortable save for the goalkeeper. All played over the top by CSA. The nearest player to it is Jaden McCrew. Who gets on the end of it towards the middle, knocked away. Couple CSA players arriving. Casey keeps it in play for McCrew, but McCrew's in an offside position. Free kick to come. Free kick taken by the goalkeeper, Jada Branford. Branford goes short. It's going to be a free kick for CSA here off the foul. Set piece opportunity for CSA maybe to break the deadlock here as we're getting towards the last 15 minutes of play in the group stages. This one will end in a draw if scoreless. No extra time, no penalties. Free kick low and on the ground, out of play. Out of danger momentarily. The volley comes in. Branford shuffling to her left and catching. Speculative effort from distance. Credit to Peyton Alepa for taking that off the full volley, though. It takes confidence to do that as a player at any age level, let alone this young age level. Offside flag is raised on Aronson. She was through to score. This is going to be a free kick going the way of CSA. Alana Aiken standing over this free kick, ready to take. We're going to have a substitution being prepared by CSA. Sarah Williams is going to be making her way back onto the pitch here momentarily. Free kick out wide, finding Devereaux. Devereaux back towards the middle, gets it back for Devereaux. Streaking down the left-hand side. Tried to play the 1-2 with Riekman, didn't quite come off for him at Alepa. Was on the ball momentarily, stripped of it. Salenga taking off the ball as well. Couple of turnovers here in the center circle. Finds its way back with CSA. CSA with it, trying to spring something down that right-hand side. Nothing doing, and Sarah Williams will be making her way. A return to the match. Williams back on to the pitch. She'll be replacing Lily Nixon on this dead ball as Real has a throw in to take. This one bombed forward. Tepes trying to run with the ball. She'll spring a through ball in for McCready. McCready's one-on-one with the goalkeeper. Defender's right behind her. It's McCready! 1-0! The breakthrough comes in the 59th minute, and Real, New Jersey are the ones to break the deadlock. A great run down the middle from Mackenzie McCready off the through ball from Julia Tepes. And we have our game's opening goal slotted into the far post. Great composed finish from the New Jersey player. Now, how are CSA going to respond to this one? They're going to be making a few substitutions here. Ayla Dewar and Lucille Dempsey coming back onto the pitch. Dewar and Dempsey, I think a bit of offensive firepower in the last few minutes, or at least that's the hope. Head coach Sean Carlisle and his coaching staff, Brad Wild, Jerry Moore, and Tess Palmer. Caught out by CSA. It's Vetrano breaking down this right-hand side. Gets around Edelman. It's around Edelman again, as well as Porter coming back to defend. Porter will knock that one out of play. Throw in to come for CSA. CSA give away possession. McCready, the goal scorer, back on the ball. Trying to find Salenga down this left-hand side. She might be able to, and she does. It's a 1-on-5, however. Odds are not in the New Jersey Strikers' favor. But help is arriving. Topok finds McCready. McCready now back across for Aronson. Aronson cuts it back inside. That clearance only comes from CSA. Dewar gets around the challenge. Breaking down the left-hand side. That's a great recovery challenge. On our near side from McDonald. Up the field, finding Aronson. Aronson taken down. No call from the referee. Palmer gets around the challenge. They get something going for the equalizer here. Tried to get it out wide for Dewar, cut out. Berger finds McCready. McCready launches this one forward for Salenga. Salenga in a foot race with the defender trying to get there first. It'll be dropped to the goalkeeper. CSA get away from danger now, launching it up the field. Sophia Miller, the closest one there. Launching it forward. CSA now back in possession. Madison Palmer taken down in the midfield. Dewar back on the ball. Dewar trying to get around the challenge. Sullenberger, that's going to be out of, looks like it's going to roll slowly out of play, and it is. Vetrano lets that one roll out for a corner kick. Bodies start coming forward. CSA realizing there's not much time left to scramble for an equalizer. Ball's launched in towards the middle. Goalkeeper comes forward. It's an open net to shoot at, and nobody gets on the end of it from CSA. Real, New Jersey able to launch it clear. It's going to be a throw-in for CSA. might have gotten a touch through it to take it away from traffic. Ball coming back in towards the middle. A couple of headers. Alepa trying to bring it down outside of the area. Salenga now on the break. She'll play it towards Aronson. Aronson breaking down the right-hand side. What can she do with pace? Trying to get around the defender and does. Trying to take it towards the penalty area. Alepa back defending, drops it for Akins, and they'll launch it downfield. McCready now into the penalty area. Cleared away. Throw in upcoming for Real. Ellie Newman's going to be making her way back onto the pitch here in a second. For the minute, Aylin Rowe is making a substitution as well for Real, New Jersey. And that's Newman in for CSA. Rowe in for New Jersey. Rowe will be replacing Aronson. Touch off the throw in towards the middle of the field. Again, drops it back. O'Shaughnessy on the flank towards Rowe. Can't keep it in play. That one a bit too high up to get to off the header. Rowe unable to win the challenge, but she'll force the giveaway. Portley's pass finds McKinn. McKinn trying to get it down the left-hand side, cut out. Salenga wins it back. Scoop ball over the top. Nobody making the run for Porter's ball. That's going to be launched out of play. Real throw in to come on the far side. Back. Here's Salenga. Possession lost down that left-hand side for Real Navy. It's going to go out last off of Portley. Out of play for a throw-in. Throw-in taken, trying to find Akins. That one's going to go out of play. Giving possession right back to Real New Jersey. Couple of headers in the midfield there for CSA, trying to get it forward. Now bunching and defending. I see one back by CSA on the top of the area. What can Vetrano do? I was about to say, but she's dispossessed. Palmer wins it immediately back for CSA down that side. Knocked out of play, throw in. Substitution coming on for Real New Jersey. It's going to be number 7, Jaden Aronson, coming onto the pitch. She'll be replacing number 15, Nicole Edelman. Throwing up coming for CSA. They've got less than 5 minutes to claw something back here. They can get through Brantford and get an equalizer. Time running out. Creedy battling for possession on that left-hand side. Falls for Akins. Akins trying to get it forward. Clearance only as far as Vetrano. Vetrano cuts it back. Nice move to create some space. Nobody arriving at the top of the area, and support's going to go all the way through to Dewar, keeping it in play. Dewar going for the Kristen press nutmeg, and she gets it, albeit after a little bit of physical play as well. Ball played in, shot comes in. Bamford collects to the right-hand side of her goal, and it's an easy save for the keeper. Palmer brings it down off the knee towards Aiken, knocked away. Palmer right back, gets the flick. Vetrano getting it back onto her right foot, taking it towards the area. Right down Branford's throat, another shot saved by the goalkeeper. Branford's clearance after a few deflections go out of play. CSA with a throw in here. Sarah Williams to take. Williams launching this one down the flank, knocked away. Tepes now forward for McCready. McCready in a foot race. Back to the goalkeeper. One back by Salenga in the midfield. She'll play it out onto the left-hand side. Onto the foot of Miller. Back out wide for Rowe. Rowe trying to get around the defender. Muscled off the ball. Played out wide for Dewar. Nicely done by Williams. Winning possession back for CSA. They get tangled between her legs and the defenders. That's springing Rowe into space. Into the box now for Aronson. Quick reactions there by the backtracking Lily Devereaux. It's going to be a throw-in. Corinne McDonald opting to stay back, not going forward to take this throw-in. Forward to take this throw-in is Reagan O'Shaughnessy. Williams launches it forward. Free kick coming for CSA. Palmer wanting to take this quickly. Rowe getting in the way of it. No handball, says the referee. Launch forward. Now for Real New Jersey. Salenga cuts it out in the center of the circle. Can't find a teammate down that right-hand side. Now streaking forward for CSA. Got Vetrano in support. Take a deflection towards the end line. Out of play. Referee pointing for a corner kick.
Huh? Yeah.
Youth Soccer National Championships here for the 13 and under girls. And it's 1-0 in favor of Real New Jersey FC. Goal coming from number 17, Mackenzie McCready. That's the game's only goal. That's the difference between these two sides. Look at the highlights. A couple of chances here for either side. Shots going wide. This one was a golden opportunity for CSA to equalize. Vetrano couldn't get it on target. About 6 yards out. That one right down the throat of the goalkeeper. This one was the difference between the two sides. Mackenzie McCready finishes it towards the far post. And that's how this game will end. I'm Owen Godberson, and I'll be back at 6:30 tonight here at Field 5 for the conclusion of the second match day here for the USU Soccer National Championships. See you in a few hours. Thank you guys for tuning in to this match as it ends 1-0 to Real New Jersey. I miss what happened.